Our third project is Safe Space. We create safe spaces in local secondary schools where we can explore the big issues of life and faith with young people. And these would usually be inside in a space that we have where we can play games and have great conversations, have fun, laugh together and explore some of these big issues together.
So during lockdown, we found that whilst not being physically present in schools, we've been able to engage with young people using our Instagram account. And so that's been really good. We've been able to put out loads of content on there, posts and updating our story, lots of different challenges, as well as linking to our YouTube channel, which we started. Our YouTube channel has been probably the pillar of what we've been up to all this time. We've filled that with fun stuff. We've also done real talk sessions where we've talked about mental health issues and anxiety, depression, self-harm, loss, all sorts of things that we feel young people want to explore and want to hear some personal stories about, which we have shared. But we've also, using our YouTube channel, we've been offering young people a chance to just have some space, to chill out and to relax. And so once a week, recently we started going live with a bit of simple instrumental live relaxation music, which is basically me playing a bit of piano whilst we pray together and offer young people that opportunity to just relax, hopefully feel some peace amongst their storms of life and to take a bit of time out.
We've also been utilising Instagram Live, which is where we go live on camera so young people can watch us on their phone and they are able to also type in the chat and we can have that communication in an appropriate way. And it was fantastic that we've had so much fun and great engagement with young people, and they've really been enjoying being able to have quizzes together and games and fun and chatting about different topics. And that's one of the things that young people have mentioned that they've really loved, is being live with us there on Instagram.
Also, earlier in the year, after our higher tour, we've been looking at doing follow-up with young people, and Safe Space was a huge part of that higher tour and the follow-up. And one of the places where we've been doing that is a local youth project called Impact, which happens in Ainsdale and is financed by the Churches Together in Ainsdale, which we've come on board with to try and help and support. And part of that has been the follow-up to the higher tour, where we've embarked upon Zoom, everyone's favourite online platform. And on Zoom, we've been able to have conversations, youth alpha style, with some young people throughout lockdown and really grow and maintain that contact with them, exploring the Christian faith together.
And over the last year or so, we've had some great stories of young people that have connected in with local churches. And in particular, there are two girls who we met in a local high school, and they connected with a local church youth worker and started attending that local church and being part of the church life there. And it's brilliant that we've still connected with them over this lockdown period, and that when we've asked questions on Instagram Live, such as, what are you going to do over the summer? Their comments have not been the same as the other young people. Their comments have been, we are going to study the Bible together. We've bought new Bibles, we're going to study together, and we're going to dig deeper to find out what that's all about.
You want people to do for you, and then grab the initiative to do it for them. For those who've followed our stuff for a few months, you'll remember the band Brightline, who brought that message of there is hope, and that hope has a name, it's Jesus.
Hey, so if you go to the web address bit.ly/tabsconnect4 or follow that link in the description, you can play a game of Connect 4 against me, Computer Tabs.
It takes strength to be vulnerable, even for those with great emotional health. In fact, there's an incredible TEDx talk by the author Brené Brown on that very subject.
Actually, I'm in a situation where I do need a bit of further support. You can go to Young Minds, you can speak to your GP, you can speak to Childline. We recommend Philippi Counselling in Southport as well.
And so moving forwards with our Safe Space project, we are going to try and explore more and more of this whole live feature online. So Safe Space Live will be Instagram Live, but also YouTube Live at the same time, perhaps even more sessions a week, focusing on some of the different high schools that we would ordinarily be going into physically.
And when we are able to, we would love to be back visiting those high schools in physical, real people form instead of just on a screen. And we recognise that actually there are some really positive things that we can bring to support schools at this time. And we know that young people have been struggling with mental health and struggling with not having that interaction with people. So we do feel that we can support what the schools are already doing by offering more pastoral support. Perhaps that could be wandering around in the yard and having conversations with young people that want to talk to us and want to have that one-to-one dialogue. And we're really excited that hopefully we'll be able to do something like that in the near future.
And as students are back in their secondary schools, we're really hopeful that actually schools will find our Safe Space content really useful in what they do, and we'll be able to promote our online interactions via schools. Particularly some of the videos during the lockdown, we've been trying to create them so they fall in line with the RE and the PSHE curriculums, so that actually teachers could use them in their lessons as a resource, or they could direct young people to go and watch them on our channel. As well as connecting with the schools, we want to really better connect with different youth projects and youth groups around Southport in the local community. Different church youth groups in particular for us is a really key focus, and we really want to work with different youth workers and have them featured in what we're trying to do.
And as our work has been changing so much over this season, we are now providing monthly newsletters for you to keep you updated as to what is going on and what we are doing in our work. And so you can subscribe to those newsletters on our website to be able to keep updated with our work. But also we post on Facebook and Twitter if you like to actually know what's going on even more in real time. So please do join us with that.
And so we really want to ask that you would support this project, support these 3 projects that are going on, and continue to follow our work. You see, usually when we're doing presentations in schools and visiting schools, we can't just invite our supporters to come and watch them. But at the moment, our videos, it's all online, it's all viewable. And so it may not be targeted towards you, you may not be the target audience of a lot of the content, but we would ask that perhaps you would consider sitting and watching through some of our stuff as you pray. And to pray that those resources would be utilised well by schools, and that children and young people would be encouraged and strengthened through watching them, and would be led to a place of finding some sense of hope through exploring those big issues of life and faith. Of course, it is really quite expensive to do a lot of the work that we do, and so as part of following what we do, we ask that supporters would consider that financial provision, as well as backing us and supporting us in prayer, so that we can all across Southport feel a part of this project, meeting the needs of our local children and young people. Thanks for watching our update. We'll hopefully see you on a screen soon. Bye!
Bye!